Stream's a little late tonight, but should be good. Should be fun. But yeah, let's get going, party people. Whoa. The heck? Okay. Okay. Let's yeah, probably just gonna turn in here and go back to Brill.
I am forsaken. Remember, patience, discipline.
Probably could just start there, but probably want to save the Hearthstone for later on.
Speak quickly. What would you ask of death? Trust no one.
What do we got in the mail? Oh yeah, that's right. I'll go ahead and pick that up. Even though it got you deleted. Alright, it's up top. Of course. Of course, of course.
Speak quickly. Dark Lady, watch over you.
Okay. Yeah, probably do the other stuff before we go to another quest hub. Cool.
I'm out of range.
All good. As far as you know, a Worgen rogue roaming in Tirisfal is a new development. There's something that Executor Zygon would be certainly interested in.
I need to get closer.
Right, yeah, we gotta farm all these claws. So we skipped it last night.
Too far away. What is it? Watch your back.
Nice. Okay, now just the blood and the scarlets. Right. Now the Scarlets. There's a Scarlet. Now die! Nice. Life tap. Woot. Woot woot. Oh god. Oh god, yeah, we're gonna have to eat after this one. Nami, nami, nami. Cool beans. I just gotta kill one more missionary. Yeah, let's go ahead and hearth. Save a little bit of walking. Okay.
What now?
These worgen must be dealt with, and quickly. Our first priority is to eliminate any which may have infiltrated Brill. I want you to be on the lookout for any suspicious activity here in Brill, Zocker. We know that these worgen can hide in the shadows, so look for any signs you can find. Footsteps, kicked up rocks, anything.
Beware. Our enemy is abound. This better be good.
I am to understand that another one of those foolish dwarven mountaineers has just been captured. These Death Guard have him stored here in the building, and they've assigned one of their own to persuade him not to escape. Why don't you go see how the captured mountaineer enjoys his special drink I made for him? It contains a subtle hint of what the Dark Lady has planned for the rest of Azeroth. Why, if I had my trusted rifle, you'd be as good as dead, Warlock. Just wait until the Steam Tank Brigade arrives to rescue me. Ah, a drink at last. What matter of ale is this? I'm sure it's no Rhapsody malt, but I'll take anything to wet the old whistle at this point. Raise my brew and hope to be rid of the likes of you. Cheers to you, no good scoundrel sock. Oh, damn. Oh, whoops.
They'll all be mine in the end.
Uh-oh. Here. Who is that? Morgan Hart or Hardly Worgen? I'm gonna say Hardly Worgen, because he's dead now. Got to be more around here. Surely. There's one. Another one. To think, they've been right under our noses. I'll put my death guards on alert. This will not happen again. Wait, I'm not high enough level? Come on, man. I guess we'll do Forsaken Duties.
What is it?
Magistrate Severin wants a report. Very well. The defenders at the bulwark are holding the majority of the scourge at bay, but some do slip through on occasion. We have seen sporadic scourge activity east of this station, with a concentration around the Balnier farmstead.
Trust no one. Hello?
It's so cold now. The plague of undeath crawls through my veins like an icy serpent. The mindless state will be upon me soon, but no doomed destiny will prevent me from serving our Dark Lady. When the call arose, I sewed body bags for the fallen soldiers of Sylvanas' mighty army. Now my hands shake from the chill. If you would bring me 5 duskbat pelts, I could sew myself a blanket. Help me, Zalker, so that I can continue to serve the cause.
Trust no one.
Too far away. I'm out of range.
Nice. Didn't take long.
And you are. Do not seek death. What now?
Should return to Magistrate Severin with the information I gave you. He'll want it as soon as possible, so be swift.
Watch your back.
I don't have a target.
What? Oh, it was only level 5. And actually, one of the guards might have helped me. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and learn cooking.
I am forsaken.
May as well. Wait, what? Oh, there he is. I'll say what? It is troubling to hear of the scourge slipping past the bulwark. Even now they are ceaseless in their assaults. But we will not give in. The Lich King is dead. We will not be taken again.
Goodbye.
A knoll? Ah!
I'm listening.
Holland, he's an amateur. You don't need a fancy two-story apothecarium to make plague. You need love, and maybe some good assistance. Let me show you how plague is really made.
Our time will come.
My envoy just delivered me a bushel of gloomweed. Gloomweed! I don't need gloomweed. I need doomweed. You can see the predicament that I'm in, Soccer. I'll make it worth your while to gather what I need. Bring back me enough doomweed, and I'll give you a suitable reward. It is my understanding that they like to plague the flora near the mass grave site, to the north of the Brill graveyard. Hurry and be mindful of the gnolls in the area.
Victory for Sylvanas.
My, you're a tall one.
The mass graves within the forest to the west of us were made to accommodate the impressive number of deaths Tirisfal suffered when the plague first came. The bodies in these graves have so far been spared in undeath, but the Scourge now send wrought-hide gnolls to gather the corpses and use them to bolster their armies. This cannot be allowed. Your task is twofold. Slay the wrought-hides at the mass grave and Garen's haunt, and gather them the embalming ichor that gives them life.
Off and away.
Okay, so let's kill some gnolls. Nasty, nasty gnolls.
I need to get closer.
Alright, the doomweed. Not to be confused with gloomweed, wombweed, or broomweed, or doomseed. There's a grave robber, finally.
I don't have a target.
Alright, it's running away. Man, can you imagine if they made playable gnolls? Like, I don't know. I think that'd be a little silly. I mean, Murlocs would be silly too, but yeah, like, I mean, there'd be like 50 of them that all named Hogger, but well, more than 50, I'm sure. Like, well, how there's like multiple for demon hunters, there was like multiple variations of Illidan, and for Death Knights, there was multiple iterations of Arthas. Well, for Knowles, yeah, it'd be multiple iterations of Hogger. Where's my grave robbers? They're there.
I need to target something first.
Alright, that'll do. We're all done. Just like that. While you were collecting samples for me, my experiments led me to realize that more reagents will be required for this new disease to spread properly. Poisoning some hapless victims is child's play. Plaguing an entire world proves to be a bit more complicated. I will need several scales from Murlocs in the vicinity. You will find the creatures ambling brainlessly along the coast to the north.
Beware the living.
Hey!
Expertly
Done, Soccer. The Scourge are mistaken if they think they can use those corpses against us, and the fluid you gathered from the Rothhide slaves will be studied by my master. It may have secrets we can use against them.
Oh boy. Plate or leather. Man. So cool.
Mag'har is a foul beast, even by Gnoll standards. He leads a band of renegade Gnolls through the land, tearing up the glades and stealing whatever corpses he can find along the way. Those are our corpses. We had plans for those. Mag'har resides just up the path from us. Show him no mercy. Mercy is for the weak.
You have a great day now.
It seems that Jared has you hunting the Murlocs to the north. That's good. We can use their parts for our poisons. I get a little worried sometimes, though. The Vilefin spawning grounds are not far off Tirasfal's northern coast, so you'll probably notice several tadpoles among the adults on the shore. If these impressionable young Murlocs were to seek revenge against us, that could ruin us. Go chase them, and show them that the Forsaken and the Horde are not to be trifled with.
Wow. What an evil quest.
Seeing you.
Scaring little baby Murlocs. Jeez. Jeez, Knowles needs such a... Oh my god. They need a model update so badly. It's so terrible. That's just... it's ugly. Okay, now we just gotta frighten some more baby Murlocs. Really don't wanna. There's one. Yo, what's up? Owari Kitsune. What's up, man? You see what they got me doing? Freaking scaring baby murlocs. No, baby murlocs, I mean no harm. I have to do this. I have no choice. The Forsaken Overlords are making me. I promise. Just two more.
I don't have a target.
Okay, now we're done.
Hi, how are you? Pleased to meet you.
Excellent work! Now, if only I can convince Jared to let us move our operation into that shack. Did they run from you, Soccer? Good. This is better than killing them. If they live to tell the tale, in future generations of Murlocs will learn to fear us.
Alrighty then. I am forsaken.
Zalking, were you able to obtain those scales from the Murlocs? The scales are perfect, Zalking. Exactly what I needed for this concoction. The Agamand mills to the west have been lost to the scourge. The Agamand family has been slain, and the entire residence has been claimed by the scourge. This is probably the largest scourge outpost in Tirisfal, Soccer. If you think you're in enough of a warlock, head up there and speak with Coleman Farthing. He's been doing his best to take the land back, and he'll need help. Just follow this road. It'll take you right to him.
Trust no one.
So many gnolls. So many gnolls! It's Nolverkill! Oh, somebody pet my Murloc. I didn't even see that. Man. That's such a cool image. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Holy crap, that's awesome. Like with Argus just up above there. And yeah, that's awesome. Sorry, that's just really cool. Ugh, get back. Oh, you're not Scourge, are you? Thank the Banshee Queen that you're here. I've greatly underestimated how bad it's gotten up here. The strongest point in the mills is the Agaman family crypt. With necromancy, Captain Dargle has raised the ancestors of the Agamans and plans to use them against us. This cannot pass, and you must stop it. Travel to the Agaman family crypt and defeat the raised Agaman ancestors.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Okay.
Too far away. I'm out of range. Too far away. I'm out of range.
Almost level 10. Getting pretty close.
I need to get closer.
Your actions struck a telling blow against the Scourge, and your victory will not go unnoticed. Not by the Forsaken, not by our enemies. Continue the struggle as we all do, Zalka, and one day the Forsaken will have the dominion over Azeroth that they are owed.
Trust no one. What now?
The Scourge are trying to form a base here at the Agamand Mills. If they do, then they can stage further attacks within Tirisfal. The orders have been given. The Scourge in the mills must be destroyed. Collect notched ribs from Rattlecage and Cracked Skull soldiers, and blackened skulls from Dark Eye Bonecasters. The Agamand family was the most prosperous family in Tirisfal Glades. I used to work their mills before the plague. When the Scourge first came, the Agamans fortified their home and convinced those in their employ to remain and help them defend. We were fools, but at least we were loyal fools. The Agamans, in their pride, doomed us to undeath, and now they are minions of the Scourge. Serve the Forsaken by defeating the Agamans who fell to the plague. Serve me by bringing me their remains.
Goodbye.
I don't know. I kind of want to do demonology. But then again, I don't think I've actually leveled as affliction. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. All right, stick with it. So probably want to agony first, then corruption, then shadow bolt. Okay. All right, gotta go around the corner up here.